I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, try to see me be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing.
What's up, guys? It's Caroline. Welcome back to my channel. I am 6 weeks out from my second bodybuilding season, and I'm so excited. Things are getting real. The calories are low, cardio is high, but I'm feeling super motivated, and I just love this period. You get to see what you built in the off season, and each week you're seeing little tweaks and results and new little muscles appear. I talked a little bit about how going through your second prep is a little different because you have an idea of what to expect, and it's not quite as exciting because things aren't as new. My last prep last season, I had never been that lean before. I had never been that weight before, so everything was like, oh my gosh, it was just so exciting. And now, having been that lean about a year ago, I'm like, when am I gonna be 110 pounds? And when am I gonna see like shoulder striations all the time? So it's just different. I try not to compare myself to last year because I don't think it's super productive. It can be insightful, but I don't want to be caught up in it, which I tend to do. I like go find my check-in progress from 6 weeks out, and I'm comparing them and like the weights and everything. That being said, I think it's interesting. So I did just look. 6 weeks out, I was at 118 last year, and that is exactly where I am today. So that feels good. I'm hopeful that there's about like 2 or 3 pounds of muscle added, so I don't think I'll have to get quite as low for my stage weight, but we will just see and take it day by day. That's just how this process works. I know it's crazy. When people like find out I do bodybuilding, they're like, why? And it's because I love it. I love challenging myself. I love working towards a goal. I've always been super goal oriented, and it's just fun. Okay, I know it's not for everyone. Getting that lean is not healthy, not sustainable, but I know it's part of the sport, and I don't stay that lean year round, obviously. Anyway, this vlog is gonna be kind of fun and different because we have actually a pretty busy weekend. The next, pretty much until show day, I feel like we have stuff going on almost every weekend, which is good and bad. I actually think it's more good because I don't wanna like only focus on prep. It's nice to have distractions. So this weekend is my high school reunion, and I am planning it. I graduated high school 9 years ago. We are combining with the year above us to do like a joint reunion, so calling it my 10 year, but I've really only been graduated for 9. But then we'll just have higher numbers because I went to a teeny tiny high school. So that has just been interesting to plan. That is tomorrow. Today, I'm playing in the alumni soccer game, which I think will be really fun. I played soccer my whole life, and it was a huge part of who I was. So I played in all growing up, and I played in college, and now I play in a women's league once a week, which I just think is so fun. I think more adults should play sports like that, or like have something to be competitive in. I'm probably a little too competitive just because I still go so hard for every 50-50 ball when I really need to like not try to get hurt, if that makes sense. Even though I'm like really competitive in the games, like I literally don't care if we win or lose, because I always remind people on my team, I'm like, guys, we pay money to have fun here. We don't pay to like be butthurt about losing. Anyway, got my alumni game that we're gonna go to, and then the reunions tomorrow, and then just all the regular prep stuff. So not a lot of food, 2 hours of cardio, gonna get it done. Good morning. It is reunion day, and I'm officially 5 weeks out, which is crazy. Got a lot to do today. So we're gonna go for a walk first thing, and I'm just having my little protein drink and greens. I just get these greens off Amazon. They're really great. They have everything I want in them, probiotic, prebiotic, and they're not crazy expensive. So we're gonna do an hour of cardio. Daisy, chill out. Daisy like doesn't drink water all day, and then will just like try to finish her whole bowl in one. I don't understand it. Me, on the other hand, I drink a gallon of water a day and sip it throughout the day. Oh, weirdo. You wanna go for a jaunt? She knows the word W-A-L-K, so we can't say it, or else she gets hyped up. My best friend who is getting married in like 3 weeks, she wants to go out tonight and do a little bachelorette thing. It's a busy day, gotta get going. Yesterday, the alumni game was so fun. My nieces came and all I heard the whole time was, "Go Caroline, go!" In their like little baby voices. And then afterwards I found out Daniel was like, maybe just yell when she has the ball. But it was fun to play, see some old friends. Everyone still knows me as Caroline Coates since I got married, but my new last name, Ramos, everyone says Ramos. Like, it is R-A-M-O-S, and I don't know where they get the like Ray instead of the Raw. Someone was like, Caroline Ramos, and I just looked at Danny because he's like struggled with this his whole life. It's just like, I don't know where they get that. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. We're gonna go do some cardio. Just made my beautiful breakfast hash. It's air fried potatoes, fire roasted veggies from Costco, egg white omelet with veggies, and my beautiful homemade pickled onions. We just did cardio and actually knocked out 90 minutes because it was just so nice out. So now we'll only have to do 30 later, which honestly a 30-minute walk is like no big deal. All right guys, today's leg day is a tough one, but just push through because your hard work will pay off. We're gonna start off with a seated leg curl pyramid. So you're gonna do high reps with low weight and then increase the weight as the reps get lower. I'm gonna do some RDLs. Bend down and push your glutes back until they won't go anymore. You don't need to go all the way down and then come back up. And keep your core tight. You should feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings. Now we're gonna do a glute ham raise, a GHR. If your gym, like mine, does not have a machine, you can grab a buddy. Put yourself down as slow as you can and then pop back up. Another pyramid, this time on the leg press. So we're gonna start with lighter weight and move up in weight as we do fewer reps. Make sure your back does not leave the bench as you're doing the movement. You'll be able to crank through those first few sets, but once it gets heavy, it should be really hard. Really push through. Now we're gonna do the good old hip thrust. Do a few warm-up sets and then get down to business. Target the glute maximus, which is the largest muscle in your booty. Try to hold the weight for 1 beat at the top. You don't need to rush through these. We're gonna do the cable kickback, and yes, 20 reps each leg. These target all the muscles in your booty, the glute maximus, medius, and minimus. Booty should really be burning, but we're gonna finish off with some adductors and abductors.
I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do.
How are we looking?
Staying focused, my mind's so like you're finally set. Notice that I'm in motion. There is no motion.
Done. That was a really good leg workout. I normally don't have carbs before my workouts just because it's so early, and this time I did, and it feels strong despite eating 40 carbs a day. Reunion was a success. Now I'm just eating a creamy real fast before I go out to my friend's little bachelorette night. I can't believe how much we got done in one day. It's crazy. I'll give more of a recap of the reunion tomorrow because it started with a little bit of a hiccup. We got locked out of our building. It was a whole thing. Now I'm gonna go party, very sober, obviously. This is proof you can still have fun on prep. Good morning. I feel like my body has adjusted to not getting a lot of sleep or just waking up early because I went to bed at like 1 last night and woke up at like 8 on my own, and Thought I was gonna be so tired, but I'm feeling good. I'm just happy. Went out last night with my friends, very sober, but still had a lot of fun. And right now I'm making a mess. But I am making cold brew. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this before. But like I've said, I've been drinking a lot more caffeine because prep and energy. And so I asked Danny to get some of that like cold brew stuff from Costco. And he's like, why don't you just make it? I was like, I don't know how. Then I looked up a video and it's so easy. So literally all you do is grind up your coffee beans, put them in some sort of jar, let them sit overnight, then just strain it a few times. Now I'm just gonna make a little protein coffee with my homemade cold brew. It is so good. Oh my gosh. We're just having a pretty lazy Sunday. We just meal prepped some chicken, did our walk, and now I think we're gonna go play some tennis because it's so nice out and I want to get good at tennis. Only way is to practice. So then I've got a soccer game later and we might give Daisy. Here she is. There she is. There she is. Might give this little girl a much needed summer haircut, and it's finally warm enough to do our favorite little blow dry trick where we just stick her in the car and she sticks her head out the window and gets all nice and fluffy. Ready to go play some tennis?
Let's go.
Well, tennis was fun. We really are just practicing hitting it back to each other because we're really bad, but we're definitely getting better. Anyway, it's just fun to move like that. We just read somewhere that tennis is one of the best sports for you as you age because it has speed and agility, which a lot of old people don't really do any agility work. Like you may lift weights, but you're not doing like any cutting. And racket sports are great for your mind because you have to think, it's not just exercise. Now we're gonna give Daisy a haircut. It is time for her summer cut. We have gotten pretty good at cutting Daisy's hair at home. I just got a kit on Amazon. It saves us like 200 bucks every time she would need a haircut. And we were always disappointed when we did take her somewhere. It was just never perfect. And she's really good. She just stays here the whole time. Do you love bath time? Good morning. It is like 5:45. Happy Monday to me. It's nice and early. Gonna make some protein coffee before I go hit the gym. I'm still not really awake. Yeah. Greens. Frothing the milk before I add the protein makes such a difference for how creamy it is. Oh my gosh, this is so good. BCAAs, creatine, glutamine. I'm ready to go hit the gym. Sorry I'm so quiet, it's just not awake yet.
Best of me, they want the best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me. They want the best of me.
Back from the gym. Workout and cardio hour number 1 are done. That feels really good to knock out. And now it's breakfast time and I get some much needed carbs because it has been like 18 hours since I've had carbs. Not gonna lie, last night was a little rough. So I was supposed to have a soccer game and we drove all the way there, and then the other team forfeited because they didn't have enough players, which honestly happens more than you'd think. It's kind of messed with my headspace and routine because I thought I was gonna knock out some cardio playing soccer, which is really fun and exciting, and then we had to go home and go for a walk. And I was just having some major brain fog, which is a reality of prep. And it's kind of hard to recognize. I was just like, I feel really, really weird. Like almost like I had taken drugs. I just couldn't focus. I just felt really off. Also, when I like get that brain fog, then it like makes me super anxious because I'm like, what's going on? So the like out of it, but also really anxious. It is not super fun. So carbs are, I'm excited to have some carbs in me because that is something that happens when your body is really depleted of carbs because your brain needs carbs to function. Who would have thought? No, carbs are so important. If you were just dieting to lose some body fat, get a little toned for summer or whatever, you do not need to have your carbs this low. Mine are very low. It is for a competition. It is under the guise of a very experienced coach. That being said, your body does get used to being low carb. Hopefully my body will, and my brain will adjust. But yeah, just a regular old Monday. Gonna eat some breakfast, rinse off really quick, and work from home. Daniel always feeds me my vitamin D drops. He goes, baby bird, baby bird. We have a good friend who's a private chef, and she had us over for dinner recently and totally catered to my needs, which was amazing. And one of the things she made was this tomato dish that is literally so simple. It is just tomatoes, green onions, and truffle salt. I need to get the exact truffle salt that she used. I've made it a few times just using regular salt, and it is so, so good. Aren't these just so pretty? It's like Christmas with the green and red. It's so simple, but so good. It is dinner time. So I'm having these tomatoes, and one of my go-tos lately has been air fried broccoli, chicken, sugar-free barbecue sauce, and then this roasted tomatillo salsa. I know that barbecue sauce and salsa sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. Something about it just hits the spot for me right now. Finished up my work day and didn't go for a lunch walk today because it's been rainy all day, but it's actually sunny out, so we're gonna go for a walk. And I did send in my check-ins this morning, so I'm waiting for feedback from my coach. Really hoping it's gonna be a week of no changes because carbs are so low. I don't know what I'll do if they get lower 6 weeks out. Also, I'm 6 weeks out. I think I said a few days ago I was 5 weeks out. I'm officially 6 weeks out minus 2 days because it's Monday and the show is on a Saturday. I actually had a dream about a competition last night that I like wasn't ready, and my coach was like, why didn't you tell me you didn't feel like you were ready? And it was just weird. I was also like at a cabin in the middle. Dreams are so weird. Okay, we're about to go on our walk. I just got a package. I ordered some new walking shoes. Daniel hates my Hokas, so he did approve of these. I'm always an 8, but in Nikes, I almost always get an 8.5, but I haven't gotten Nikes in a while. But I did go with the 8.5, so we'll see. They're almost like a greenish, I don't know what color, it's like greenish cream. I think these are pretty cute. Cool, different. I haven't seen any one of these. These are the Nike Airpeg 2K5. I will link them. What do you think? They're kind of cool colors. They're like greenish. I thought they was just cream. But it's like kind of green, but with the brown is kind of cool.
Where's the brown?
Like on the edges.
Oh yeah. It's a cooler old man shoe.
Yeah, they're less clunky than the New Balances. Yeah. Then also from Nordstrom, I just ordered a little Skims bandeau.
Yeah, those are actually cool.
Cute. It is creamy time, my favorite time of day. Also, I just got this cute new set. It's like the Frankie's bikini knit set, but it's a dupe. It was not that expensive. It has like flared pants. Daniel told me it looked like a Bratz doll, and that's the goal. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. This journey is so fun. I still haven't gotten feedback from my coach yet, so we'll see what things are looking like in the next vlog. Like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you next time. Bye.